Hello, everybody, and happy Thursday, almost the end of the school week. Quick introduction for today's lesson in social studies. Today, what we're going to be looking at is the resistance to this horrible form of terrorism that was lynching in the Jim Crow South, not just the South, but literally across the entire United States for over 100 years. This system where people of color could just be accused of a crime without any proof for breaking the unspoken kind of rules of white supremacy in the Jim Crow South of segregation. Again, these could be something just as small as looking at a white person the wrong way, or speaking up for yourself, or even just being too successful. And people would be attacked and killed without any justice by vigilante mobs. And this was a horrible reality for people of color across the United States. It was not a joke. It was a real threat that people could be attacked and killed, dragged out of their homes and murdered by a vigilante mob with absolutely no justice. But of course, this was wrong. This was incredibly wrong. And just like when anything bad or wrong is happening, nothing's going to change until someone speaks up and says, this is wrong and this needs to stop. This isn't right. If people just sit there and take it without speaking up, then unfortunately bad things will continue. And what we're going to look at today is the most famous person, a Black woman named Ida B. Wells, who stood up against the system of lynchings, of racial terrorism across the United States, and spoke the truth about what was happening. And this, just like the Black Lives Matter movement today, is where change starts. Nothing's going to change unless someone says, here's something that's wrong, and we need to change this. Nothing changes unless someone speaks up and takes a stand. And Ida B. Wells took a stand. And so we're going to be looking at her life, what she did to resist and speak up and create changes in this system of lynching and racial terrorism, white supremacy during the Jim Crow era. So I hope this lesson is inspiring. Again, there's horrible things going on, but people are standing up. People are speaking out against it and working to create changes. And it's because of people like them that change eventually did happen. It didn't happen because white supremacists decided to stop. It happened because people had enough and they resisted. They fought back. They spoke up and created a different world. And that's just what's happening in the world today. Things like police brutality, murders in the streets aren't going to stop until someone says there's a problem, this is wrong, and it needs to stop. And here's what we should do instead. So that's going to be our lesson today. Hope you find it interesting, make some connections to the world we live in today, and hope you have a great rest of your day. See you later.